Growing Up in Scotland is a longitudinal study that tracks the lives of around 10,000 children living in Scotland. The study began in 2005 and a second cohort of children joined in 2011. Here are a few things we've learned over the first 10 years. Even in the early years of a child's life, there are some risks that impact on health and development in later life. Growing Up in Scotland has shown that some children are more likely to experience these risks than others. 8% of mothers in the highest income households smoked during pregnancy, compared with 49% of those in the lowest income group. By age 5, children whose parents have no qualifications are around 12 months behind the average child on vocabulary and 10 months behind on problem-solving ability. 47% of mothers from the poorest families reported a long-standing health problem or disability at some point during their child's first 4 years, dropping to just 26% among mothers from the richest families. Despite these inequalities, there is some good news. By comparing the two cohorts, we've identified some encouraging changes. While breastfeeding among mothers from the richest families changed very little, it jumped from 37 to 45% among those from the poorest families. Parental smoking when their children were aged 3 decreased from 28% in birth cohort 1 to 24% in birth cohort 2. Main carers of children in birth cohort 2 were more likely to say that they looked at books or read stories most days with their child. 69% said they did this, compared with 66% in birth cohort 1. And finally, mental well-being among main carers of children aged 3 improved for the second cohort across all socio-economic groups. Growing Up in Scotland has revealed how to improve outcomes and build resilience in the face of disadvantage. Here are some examples. Our findings suggest that home learning activities have a significant impact on cognitive development. Even simple activities like looking at picture books, reading stories, or reciting nursery rhymes can reduce some of the effects of socio-economic disadvantage. High-quality preschool learning and childcare can reduce socio-economic inequalities by the start of primary school and improve vocabulary skills by age 5. Gus also found children from disadvantaged backgrounds are as likely to attend high-quality providers as those from more advantaged backgrounds. Mothers most in need of support are least likely to engage with formal services. One of the reasons is that they dislike support provided in a group format and would prefer it on a one-to-one basis. Gus has also found that satisfaction with health visitors is high, especially among parents living in the most deprived areas. Expanding the support they provide might help to reduce inequalities.